let's get to it. Okay. Introduce yourself. What are you doing?
I'm Morgan, I'm 36, I'm living in France, Montpellier, and I'm the head of Audio Workshop, which is an audio post-production studio. And we are dealing mainly with video games, but also movies, animated movies, podcasts, audiobooks, and everything about sound. And it's been now 2 years.
All the good stuff. All the good stuff. That's great. What brought you to this industry?
Sorry?
What brought you? What brought you to audio, to this industry, to doing this?
It's it's a childhood stuff. I started with my brother. We were always watching cartoons and stuff at TV, and he had a camera at the time, and he was always recording everything. And I recreated the sounds of everything he was recording. So that's where I started. Then I had a band for 10 years. I played the bass guitar in a metal band. We had a lot of gigs with famous French bands. And also I started my studies into the sound industry, and I went to Belgium to start my career into the documentary field. With the first movie I did was Nostalgia of the Lights with Patricio Guzman, who is a Chilean director.
You do movies too? Wow.
Yeah.
It's like you do all the things I like: video games, music, audiobooks, movies. Can I have your job, please? No, I like my job too. But please continue.
And so I started with documentaries and audiobooks, and the first movie I worked on was Nostalgia of the Light, as I said, and we were to Cannes for the Palme d'Or. So that was a great experience, the first one. And I was like, whoa, if it's like this all the time, I want to do this job for my lifetime. It's not, in fact.
Well, I don't like to go to the bad stuff right away, but we actually just talked about this. And I think this is very, very important to talk about this right now. We see how COVID came back now for a second time. And actually, we wanted to have this interview before. Because of COVID, we had to postpone. And also because of COVID, we wanted to have a little debate here. We can't do this. So maybe we start with the bad things. How are you dealing with this pandemic?
It was a strange year. 2020, and 2020 started well. In fact, we were in Los Angeles and dealing with a lot of contracts, and we came back to France in February with a lot of things in our pockets. And the COVID came, and the first lockdown in France came, and we were about to close the company, almost. So we have to rebuild everything during the 2.5 months lockdown in France. The good thing was the French government asked the people to not pay back the rents. We did not have to pay back our credit banks. We didn't have taxes to pay, and so it was like a video game. We paused everything, and we were looking for new solutions. And it worked, because in May, when we went out of lockdown, the phone was ringing again, and a lot of projects were coming on. And now we have about 2 or 3 years of job ahead, and we are really happy about that. But it was a hard time. I think I never worked so much in my life during the lockdown, because we didn't want to lose this company. We believed in the potential of the company. And I think we were right regarding what's happening now.